had the lowest point of my business. I gotta show up. Whenever I do something on a day that I don't want to do it, that's usually when it touches the most people. It's crazy. Life has been life, and this is a lot. It's over with for you hoes. Baby. So baby, in the bag, in the
Come here, girl.
I just realized I forgot my ring at home. That's annoying. It is currently 8:06 a.m. and I am rushing to my dentist appointment. I'm a little upset at myself because I went, all right, how do I mute this? I'm a little upset at myself because I went to bed at 2 a.m. The reason being though, I was working on stuff. There's just so much to do this week and so little time. This week I'm in a wedding that happens to be on a Friday. The dress rehearsal is on a Thursday, and I've been helping with the dress rehearsal and also with some other things for the wedding, which it's cool. I am happy to do. However, when my week was panning out, I didn't realize how much stuff was stacked on top of each other, especially Monday and Tuesday. So here we are, rushing to my appointment that was at 8 o'clock. It is 8:07 and I am not at my appointment yet. And they have a 15-minute grace period. And I'm gonna be pissed. They're calling me. Hello? This is her. So yeah, I will be pissed if they don't take me. It sounds like they are going to take me, so that's good. But we gonna see when I get there, because this has happened to me before where I was running late. I called. I was proactive because I was like 50 minutes out, and I called letting them know I would be 15 minutes late, and they didn't take me when I got there. So, damn the camera. Jesus Christ. This is a lot. Let's try this again. What is up, hustle babes? Life has been lifing, and your girl has not done a sit down video or a vlog in such a long time, and I'm finally ready to talk about why. You are going to spend a full day in my life juggling work and life, and we're probably going to be working for like 16, 17-ish hours. So stay tuned if you are interested in seeing a realistic day in the life of an entrepreneur, of a content creator, of a business owner, of a coach, of all of the things, because today is going to be wild. So let's get it. First things first, I need to write my to-do list for the day. I actually just came out of my dental appointment. It took 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is way over the time that I had allotted for it. And now I'm running behind for my next appointment, which is a VIP day. But my client is also running behind, so it just worked out. But I need to do my to-do list, because if I don't do my to-do list, I feel like my balance is all the way off. Even if I don't get everything complete on my to-do list, having structure helps my mind so much. It helps me not freak out and not start to panic about the smallest things. So I actually use this app called Structured, and this is what it looks like. And I color coordinate everything. What I do love about Structured though is it integrates my calendar into it. So everything that I already had a calendar event for, it's actually on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this VIP day back to 11. It's 4 hours. So that's 11, 12, 1, 2. No, I lied. It was originally 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. Okay, so it's 3 now. So it's ending at 3. Let me switch it on my calendar. Are you kidding? Hey, remember I told you I had an appointment at 8 a.m.? I literally just got out of it. So I'm headed there now. So I'm going to get there at like 11. But she's also stuck on I-20. So she should get there like 10:50, she said.
Oh, no problem.
I actually need to head to pick up my dress. Will it take an hour? Yeah, 3 to 4. I have my YouTube creator office hours with my YouTube partner manager at 4. I'm more than likely gonna have to take this call in the car. I didn't realize that. I got I think I got my phone charger. I also need to do my Hustle Talks planning, and I'm gonna do that during the lunch break of my VIP day. So let me put Hustle Talks planning But before I do Hustle Talks, I need to prep for Hustle Talks with my lighting and my cameras. I need to send out the alerts for the co-working session for ULC and send out the alerts for the eHustle Club. Ugh, okay. This is not supposed to be my task to do, but when I tell y'all why I've been missing, y'all will know. Can I do that in an hour? Or does that need to be an hour and a half? I gotta just move quick with that because I need this hour to put my content. I have to because I have a launch this week and I cannot put that off. I just gotta make the time. After Hustle Talks, which is at 8, it's supposed to be an hour, but I usually run my chaps on the live versions. So it ends at 9:30, and then I need to work on the closet because we have cleaners coming tomorrow, so I need to make sure I do that. So I'm gonna put work on closet. Okay, so wait, I got my dentist appointment. VIP session number 2, Hustle Talks planned on during lunch break, pick up my dress, creator office hours, send email alerts, which I got, okay, the subtask, post content, post and schedule content actually. Prep for Hustle Talks, so this is like lighting, all that. Hustle Talks live episode, and work on closet, and that's gonna be from 9:30 to like 11:30. All right, cool. The way that I come up with content categories for brands is I do it very simple, right? So you have your purpose, you then have your mission, and then you have your set of values. Use your PMV statements to create content categories. Why I do this? Why do you think I do this?
That's why you in business. That's your why, your purpose.
Craftsmanship. This right here, I immediately think of showing them how the shoe is made and showing them like BTS and things like that. BTS, you know what BTS stands for, behind the scenes.
I do now.
Okay. I want to talk about the ideas that you can actually do. You don't have to get specific details like I'm gonna record this shoe and do it this way right now, but we're creating the base for it of some ideas to get you in the brainstorming habit. Does that make sense? Stocking warehouse. I'm calling it that even though the warehouse right now is your house. It's okay. We're speaking things into existence. And so now you have 6 ideas already from just thinking about what your content category is and then pulling out topics from there and then listing ideas onto the topic. So as you can see, like for the topic of quality check, idea number 1 of stocking the warehouse, you're gonna constantly get new shoes, right? Well, even if it's only 4 or 5 times a year, you're getting probably 5-10 pairs at a time. Think about 10 pairs times 5 times a year. This is 50 pieces of time. 50 times you can do this one idea, right? With all those different shoes. That's 50 pieces of content right there. The is 2:58 and I am almost done with my VIP day. We're gonna wrap up in the next 40 minutes. We're gonna end with us creating some content for her brand, and this is the second to last time that we actually meet, so it's exciting. It's exciting because she's almost done and then she's gonna be able to take everything that we did and execute, which I am super excited about. But y'all, your girl is tired. Do you see my eyes? It's the reason why I have shades on today. I haven't outlined Hustle Talks yet. Even though I know what I'm talking about, I haven't outlined it yet. And I also don't feel like doing my makeup because if I have to do my makeup, I don't want to show up online just because I'm already tired. So I'm debating whether I'm gonna do Hustle Talks with no makeup or what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to skip a day of Hustle Talks because it's gonna just throw off my consistency. Even if I thought about pushing it till tomorrow is crazy, so I can't do it then. I gotta show up, even if it means I'm doing a short episode. I gotta show up. So I'm talking myself into showing up, even if it means showing up barefaced. I broke out recently, breakouts, whatever, because I feel like whenever I do something on a day that I don't want to do it, that's usually when it touches the most people. It's crazy. So like my most popular videos on YouTube, I recorded all those videos on days where I didn't feel like recording that that video and it took off. So hey, this is the devil trying to push me to not put this good content out because we're talking about failed launches and bouncing back from that. And this is a message just needed, especially because a lot of people don't know that I had a failed launch before. So yeah, but I'm about to show y'all this space that I am doing my VIP day in. It's owned by one of my sisters in business and it is beautiful. If you live in Atlanta, come here, create content, do work, do all the things.
I brought that with me. Case they get too iffy. Baby, don't stress, don't sweat it. Put it all on my daddy. Know how I'm coming.
You absolutely should be paid.
Yeah, exactly. It was a 48-minute video or something. And there's so many people commenting saying like, oh, I told myself I wasn't going to listen to all of this or I wasn't going to watch all of this. And here I am watching it for the third time and building my website. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
It is now 7:53 and honestly, I came home, didn't really have time to work. So now I have to work after Hustle Talks because by the time I came home, I just had time to take a mini nap and then outline my Hustle Talks episode. And here I am prepping for it. But we got a lot done today so far. So look at all these check marks. So all this stuff got done. And I didn't get to do these two, but I'm gonna do these afterwards. But this is done and then we're about to go live. So yeah, y'all, it's been a busy day. It is 10:03, just finished Hustle Talks. I'm tired. I have been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I am tired. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bro, 16 hours. I told y'all this was gonna be a 16-hour day. It's gonna be longer than that. But I might have to end this right here. But oh no, I can't. I didn't get to tell y'all where I've been. Okay, this might end up being a 2-day vlog because right now I'm about to go eat and I gotta get some stuff in my master bedroom organized before the cleaners come in the morning. I also got work to do. I'm probably not going to bed until like 2 a.m. So I don't want to drag y'all with me until 2 a.m. So I'm gonna just see y'all tomorrow and we're gonna chat about where I've been, why I've been ghost, all the things. We're gonna have a chat about it, okay? So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Peace. What is up, y'all? So it is actually a completely different week. Last week, I don't remember the day that I was recording this original vlog. I want to say it was Monday because I had a VIP day that day. Yes, so it was Monday. That week was a lot. I had another VIP day that week, and then I was in a wedding that was actually last week Friday. So the dress rehearsal and everything was Thursday, but I was helping with some parts of the wedding, so I was like running around on Wednesday, and it was just a lot going on. So I didn't get a chance to pick up the camera. And I didn't get to actually tell y'all where I have been. Y'all, I wish it was a 1-sentence, quick little answer, but it's not. Your girl has been MIA, okay? So to kind of catch you up on where I've been, I gotta explain what 2023 has been like for me. I started off the year very driven, optimistic on what was going to happen, especially because last year I got married and I took a lot of time to bounce back from what's called the wedding blues. So I was depressed for a little bit. And I made a commitment to myself that this year I was going to go hard, which I did. I started off the year very strong. I did launch-a-thon in late January, early February. I opened up round 1 of the Ultimate Launch Course 2.0, which is fire. Everyone in the group was loving it. with all the new improvements and everything. All the students within round 1, they were loving it, and round 2 is probably open right now as you're watching this video. So if you're interested in joining the Ultimate Launch course, you definitely want to check it out before this round closes. But anyway, so I opened up round 2 of the Ultimate Launch course, and then after that, I got busy with personal life. Because of the wedding that I'm in and the position that I held, I was actually in charge of planning the bachelorette trip for her bridesmaids. And that took so much out of me. I was juggling a lot of other things health-wise, and so it was just a lot for me to deal with. Which then after that, Andy and we actually had our 1-year anniversary on April 9th. Woo woo! A year flew by so fast. We went to Napa Valley, and then after Napa Valley was the actual bachelorette trip. And then after that, I was like, okay, you know what? I had been gone for maybe like 6 to 8 weeks on YouTube, Instagram, the whole 9. I was still working on the back end of my business. I had been gone. I had a few health scares, and I was like, okay, May is gonna be my comeback month. So I made this entire post on Instagram about how I was coming back, how I was committing to show up, even though I was battling with all of these thoughts in my head. I was battling with the thoughts of, am I good enough? Do I belong in this space? Like all of those things, they were clouding my judgment. And although I'm a super confident person, I think with everything stacking up against me, I was just starting to questioning certain things, right? I knew in the end I wasn't gonna give up, but it was just, I had to push through those mental blocks, which can be super hard if you know what I mean. So I made this post, this comeback post. I was geeked. I was about to come back, all the things. I was about to turn up. I had all this content planned on my dry erase boards. Like I had all of this stuff mapped out. And then I freaking got sick. And I'm not talking about just a choo-choo type of sick. I'm talking about the type of sickness where I had a fever for days, like a high behind fever. I had aches, pains all over my body. I went to the urgent care, I think it was 3 times. I was put on all these different prescriptions because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. End up having allergic reactions to prescriptions. It was just a whole lot, and that took the entire month of May away from me. I wanted to push through and work, but my mom was like, Chanel, you gotta just take care of you. My husband was saying the same thing. So I just decided to postpone whatever I had going on, cancel whatever I couldn't postpone, and just let my body recover. The entire month of May passed, and that made it even harder for me to bounce back because I had already been gone for literally like, what, 6 to 8 weeks, so 2 months. And then when I planned on coming back and I made this announcement and I built up this like trust within my community that I was gonna come back, poof, I had to disappear again. Not because I chose to this time, but literally because my body told me, nah, you need to take some time. I came back in June. I wasn't 100%, but I started working. And then slowly but surely, I got to 100%. But the wedding was in July. And then my sister was turning 30 in June, and I was planning that party. It was just a lot going on, and Andy's birthday was July 3rd and all this stuff. So I had actually came back. I was in my programs again. I was coaching one-on-one clients. I held my workshop called A Brand's Love Story. I was here, but I wasn't all the way here, right? And then I started Hustle Talks in June, which is amazing. If you haven't checked out Hustle Talks, make sure to check out Hustle Talks. It's a real talk, raw series for us to talk about entrepreneurship, life, and all the things. But the main reason for me starting Hustle Talks was because I didn't want to continue to hold myself back because of all these other things. I wanted to have at least one piece of content that I could show up no matter what. Like, obviously, if I'm sick, I'm not showing up. But no matter what I was going through, I could show up because I could talk about it in Hustle Talks. If I was going through a questionable state of whether or not I deserve to be a business owner or a CEO, I can talk about that on Hustle Talks, and many of you guys would relate to me. Or whether I was going through some sort of fear, I could talk about that on Hustle Talks. And so that was my way of giving myself a space to vent, but also to build up the community again, even if it wasn't me editing these super perfect videos. In a nutshell, that's where I've been. It has just been obstacle after obstacle that I've pushed through, but I have made a commitment to myself, like I said, to show up no matter what. No matter what comes against me, I'm not gonna quit. It's all about finding a plan B, C, D, E that's gonna end up working. And I'm 100% now. I've been dealing with a lot of things on the back end of my business, but I'm showing up, y'all. So pretty much my plan of action from now on, and I know my hair looks crazy, I gotta fix it afterwards, but my plan of action from now on is I am hyper focused on getting a lot of the operational things on the back end running smoothly, so that way I can get to a state where certain things are automated or my team has autonomy. And so autonomy basically means that they can operate with or without me, because doing so will help alleviate some of the stress off of me, which is probably what causes my body to crash and have these health issues in the first place. And we don't want that, okay? I'm in my 20s. I got a long life ahead of me. I do not want that. I do not need bad stress just taking a toll on my personal health. And I also want to make sure that I am there for my loved ones. So I'm figuring out that balance. If you're experiencing this too, make a plan of action for sure. And we can make it together right now. So to be fully transparent, although I can't put the full blame on myself for me not showing up, I know that it has something to do with the way that my business was set up a little bit. And I'm trying to put this into words. Even though I know that I don't have full control over it, I still want to take full accountability. I want to take full accountability because there is a way that I can plan better. There is a way that I can do better. I am always looking for ways to be better, do better. And if anything, this period of time throughout this year, it taught me, one, that I am needed in this industry and that I am unique. My brand is unique, right? And it also taught me certain things that I need to make sure are set up on the back end of my business as I prepare to scale to the next level. I don't believe that God is going to bless me with $1 million or multi-million-dollar business if I don't get through certain tests at certain levels. And I feel as though these things that I went through this year were those tests for me to learn how to conquer them and how to prepare myself for the next time it may come my way. So that way, once I reach the multi-million-dollar status, I know exactly what to do. And so I'm very intentional about setting goals. And for the past few months, y'all, I have not been setting my goals for real. July was the first month that I sat down and used my GST formula to set goals since February. Okay, that is a long time to me. I did the same thing for August and I made a plan of action because I can't do this no more. I had the lowest point of my business, like my lowest quarter ever was this year. And maybe not ever, because when I first started, it was, building up. But what I'm used to, I wasn't seeing. When it comes to revenue, I am used to getting a 6-figure quarter or really close to it. It wasn't hitting on that this year. I'm also used to a certain growth rate within each of my communities, within, each of my platforms. I'm used to a certain growth rate. It wasn't hitting on that neither. So I decided that I'm going to intentionally set goals. July was like some starter goals, but August I'm coming to take over. And so if you have ever felt like me, I advise you to sit down, take some time, do some reflection, look at, what has happened during that period of time, and then set goals and create an action plan on how you're going to move forward. So for me, I use this planner. It's called That Girl Planner 2023. And it has a part where you can plan your month like this. It's not color coded or anything yet, but it's a part for you to set personal goals, health goals, career goals, financial goals, and spiritual goals. I was very intentional about setting goals in all these areas because, like I said, one of the things that happened to me was that my body basically gave up on me, and I don't want that to happen. So I was very intentional about setting health and spiritual goals as well as personal goals as well, and not just focusing on business and money goals, because I'm guilty of doing that. So I set some personal goals, which include making sure that I have 2 self-care days at least this month, and that's someone else taking care of me, like getting a facial, doing some type of like massage, anything like that, going to the spa. I also put some personal goals because we have this house to home project going on. As you can see, the closet isn't completely done yet. We've made more progress than when we first started. I don't think I even posted that video. If I did, I'll link it here. But we made more progress than when we first started, and and what it first looked like, but it is not completely done. So there's projects that I have to do for that. And I got some other personal stuff going on. Health-wise, I have some health goals that I have: going to the gym at least 10 times this month, eating dinner by 9 p.m. because your girl be eating at like 1 a.m. and that is not good. And then I have some goals for my business. So I want to be consistent on YouTube again. I have mapped out all of my videos for August, and now that I have Hustle Talks, it is helping me show up even more consistently than before. So we have Hustle Talks Live, which is the live recordings of me recording episodes, and then now we are going to be putting up edited versions of those episodes that same week, but not the same episode, if that makes sense. So episode 1 will actually go up in August, even though episode 1 was recorded in June. So we have like a 30-ish day lead time. But anyway, I want to be consistent on YouTube again. I'm coming back with vlogs. I'm coming back with my sit down videos, my tutorial videos. I have Hustle Talks now, my podcast, all of that. I also need to get back into a good groove with Instagram, and that's a mixture of me being consistent, creative, and connective, because I really want to connect to my audience, but I really want to go outside of just the teachy side of me and really start showing more of like my lifestyle and just creative ways, because I'm very creative. I have a lot of energy, and I want to challenge myself to show up in that way and not hold myself back simply because I have like a fear of what other people may think or something like that. And then I also want to make sure that my team is solid and are all on one accord, which I've already started doing because I hired an OBM, which is an online business manager / an operations person, and she is already so bomb, and she officially starts next week, and I'm so excited to just see how she transformed my processes, my systems, my team, and all that jazz. Then I have financial goals. So I have some savings goals. Me and Andy are doing this savings challenge where you save $2,000 every single month. We did it in July. We're going to do it again in August and again in September, and then we're going to double it for the remainder of the year. So I'm super excited about that. Then I have the revenue goal for the business. So I put that I want to generate a minimum of $30,000 this month. I have mapped it all out to exceed that. I just got to put in the energy and the effort to make it happen. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm not going to share my spiritual goals all the way, but I will share one of the things that I have already started doing, and that is I make sure that I take time to express gratitude every single day. So I set an alarm on my phone for 11:45 p.m. I also set the alarm on Andy's phone. I set his alarm to be a minute after mine, just in case I snooze mine and I don't do it, his then comes on. And so pretty much when that alarm goes off, we stop whatever we're doing and we say what we're grateful for that day. And it's not something that's super vague. It is something that is intentionally like from that day. For example, if, I don't know, somebody blessed me with a new pair of shoes when my shoe broke today, I would say I'm grateful for that person instead of just saying I'm grateful for the great people in the world. No, I'm grateful for that specific person because they allowed me to not go barefoot on the cold hard floor. And then I have some other spiritual goals that have to do with like my morning routine, and I've actually started doing those already, and I have just seen my mind transform to another level. I was on a 6-figure mindset. Now I'm on a 7-figure mindset, and soon an 8-figure mindset. Okay, so your girl is coming for that $1 million mark and then that multi-million-dollar mark, but just doing these mindset and morning routine regimens, honestly, my mind has evolved so much and things just started to happen. Like, it's crazy. Things just started to happen. And so I'll probably do a video on my morning routine. If y'all want to know what that looks like, let me know down below. But this is a morning routine. I've been doing it for 2 weeks now, and I'm going to continue to do that throughout the full month of August. I may tweak it a little bit afterwards. It has helped me manifest a lot within my life and my business, and I just feel so much better going throughout my day after I do this. So if you do want me to share that, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, I had my worst quarter of business, but your girl is coming back, okay? Your girl is coming back, and it's over with for you hoes. I'm just kidding. Not for real. I'm coming back. I'm super excited. If you want me to do any types of videos about anything, tutorials, how-tos, lifestyle, anything like that, let me know down below. I got some exciting things in the works. I'm actually traveling for 2 weeks this month, so that is also going to be a video that's coming up. And it's just going to be great, y'all. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already, because your girl is back and you want to be alerted every time I upload a video. Also, make sure that you tune in every Monday at 8 p.m. for Hustle Talks. It goes down over there, okay? It is a litty titty committee over there. And like I said, I got some good stuff in the works. Like, probably the best video that I'm going to put out this month is going to, well, actually, all of them are good. But one of the videos that I'm excited for is just, actually, you just gotta wait and see, okay? So give this video a thumbs up, share it with somebody that you know that this can help, comment down below, answering the questions that I said earlier, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Bye, hustle babes.